Cyberpunk is a special game. Not because it had a terrible launch and it was a buggy mess, and not because it made Xbox and PlayStation for fun users, but because, when you look past all of it, the game literally does what no game has done before. It makes me want to roleplay in this world. It makes me want to exist in this universe in a way that no other game does. And it also does help that the first time playing this, all those issues were fixed post-launch. But it shows in the little things during gameplay. Where I position my character during cutscenes, how I act when people are talking, how I approach combat scenarios. Every single thing I do in this game feels intentional, and no other game makes me feel that way. If I were to be in a cutscene in any other game, you'd find me bee-hopping around the scene like an ADHD-riddled zoomer on speed. But here, I actually care about how I'm being perceived, even if it ultimately means nothing, because it's all for the sake of the role-playing experience. I mean, seriously, I've never been one to reset a save because I didn't like the way I handled a combat encounter. But in this game, it feels good to be fully immersed and let myself feel like I'm living in Night City. So when I played this game for the first time and got to the end section and I was presented with a branching option, I wasn't expecting anything crazy. But I knew I was going to enjoy it. But when I got taken up onto that roof and I had a conversation with Johnny, I realized what was happening. The game was giving me an out. I'd even had this thought to myself. I had this thought in the back of my mind because I've lived with it. Why wouldn't you go out on your own terms? So when you initiate that final dialogue, and you and Johnny both come to an understanding, the camera zooms out, and the city feels eerily still, and then... It's over. You did it. You beat the game. And I never would have believed that a game would let you complete it by choosing to take your own life. But in the context of what I felt throughout the entire game, it's felt like an inevitability for me. It's always felt like an inevitability. You were either going to die fighting Arasaka, or die trying to fix yourself. So when I took a second to collect my thoughts, I reloaded my save and tried again. Because surely that's not the only way to end this game. And sure enough, I was right. But I got sucked back into the roleplay, and then I thought about who I was going to call for help. And I really thought about it. And I couldn't call anyone for help. Why would I risk anyone's lives trying to fix this problem? So I was going to do what I always did. I was going to do it alone. So being fully engrossed in this game, I did what I thought was right. I stood up like a one-man army, infiltrated Arasaka Tower, by myself, defeated the worst human hybrid clanker in video game history, and what did I end up with? 6 months to live and a trip up to a space station. And the end credits imply I never called a single person I met in the game ever again, and I died alone. So again, my instincts have me wondering if I made the right decision, and if my decision-making skills need to be reevaluated. I took a long break from Cyberpunk, and I came back looking to play the DLC, but first I had one goal. I wanted to call Pan Am, and see how that ending would work out if I simply did the one thing I was so afraid to do. Ask for help. And you wouldn't believe it, but it's the best ending in the game. You get the girl, and while your future is uncertain, you get to live knowing you made the right choice. And I guess that's all I wanted to do, was make the right choice.
So